Hi there traders, let's talk about today the different risk reward ratio in following the different principles. So let's start, because we've been following that journey all the time, every single day. So now we know we have this structure point, and now we have these two opportunities here. So that's the only place when the market is wanna go higher. We have to, we have to do the principle break, retest, and going higher. That's the only place where market can go higher. Otherwise, the market is gonna range in that zone, or we're gonna break lower and start breaking lower. So the first thing what we happened here was the retest, and then price was going back to the structure point here. So next time when the market was here, we have these strong rejections. Same thing. The retest entry, stop loss, the wick high, and the market was going the back same place. But let's talk about today. So the first opportunity, what we can do is we're gonna take the same sell, retest sell, stop loss is going the stop last week high, and you're gonna aim the same take profit. So the risk reward ratio is 4.6. But let's zoom a little bit in. Let's go in the same kind of trades what I'm taking, and let's see those kind of risk reward ratios, because those are, every principle what you're following is different risk reward ratios, and it's the patient game too. Like more patient you are, most likely the better trade you catch, and because you're more patient, you're gonna gathering more details of your in your favor. Right now mostly we want to sell, because only time when you want to buy is when the market is going here, and when we respect this retest, the market is start going higher. So let's go in the details, different risk reward ratios. So right now what we see, if you go in details, you see this full extension movement to the upsides. That was the full extension movement to the upside, the push upside. But now when we see after this, impulse candlestick, what was happening, you see how this body glows, strongly under all this full extension zone. So that's why we know we definitely break those lows, because we close the body under this, and it's a lot more under. And now what market is doing, we have little pullback, and we make these 2 wicks here, and after that the price is actually breaking lower, and the impulse body candlestick is same thing, much lower now. If you look in this body candlestick, same thing, it's much lower. We definitely break this low. But right now what you see here, we make the same zone, the opportunity zone. Like when we box this one in, that's the same zone, but the minor one, what is here, those the major structures. That's the same zone, but the minor one. And what's the principle? The same principle what is happening here, the retest principle. Now what you're gonna do is, after this breaking structure, you're gonna wait the retest of the opportunity, because there is something, we have to retest those zones. I think it's when the price is quite fixed, where is happening the disrespect and the respect, all those little details, they're happening inside that zone. So what is happening, we disrespect the principle to go higher, but we respect the rejection principle to go back in the same zone. What was the previously, what was the previous pattern? We have to, it's the same pattern here, and we have the same pattern here. So we have kind of like memory there, and that's why the price is doing the same things again. But right now, if you delete those things and you're waiting this retest, let's look about this risk reward ratio. Stop loss, same thing, last week high, a little bit higher, and now this risk reward ratio was, let's put this one here, 18.9. So if you're more patient, you're looking more details, and you're calm, don't make those crazy movements, you have opportunity to do catch those better risk reward ratio trades. And that's what I'm looking all the time when I'm, when I have more information to take the trade long or short. So I'm patient and I'm looking at those details, deeply. And the other thing is, the other principles, what you can follow here is the pattern structures. And what is the pattern structure? So we have this, behavior weakness, what we was talking about the previous videos too. So we break this pattern, we have to retest, and now you have this trade. But right now your stop loss is gonna be the last week high, and your stop loss is gonna be here, and then this is gonna be your take profit. 4.9 is your risk reward ratio. This risk reward ratio was 4.6. And now if you look in the pattern information and principles, then you see straight away we have this W pattern breaking the highs. The principle of W pattern is actually retest this high here and going higher, but right now this principle was disrespecting the principle, not respecting. And what was happening, this W, we break the lows, and what was happening, we break the main foundation level of what we have, and we break it lower. And the same thing if you're looking at the impulse candlestick body close, and it close under this full movement, and then you wait this retest and you're gonna take this entry. So there was three different risk reward ratios, how you can catch those movements by following different principles, the structure principles, the pattern principles, the psychology principles. The psychology is the box of opportunity, and your entry points and your stop loss points are exactly the same, and your take profit points are the same all the time. So right now, if you're looking this when the price was pulling the same zone back now, and you see we have the same strong impulse candlestick, exactly the same zone, right? It shows to you most likely we don't make today any more movements because it's Friday, and so Monday we have movement to go higher, or we start breaking those lows here. Those lows here. When we start breaking those lows, the opportunity is going back to 618 or all those zones here. So if you look in the bigger pattern here right now, we have the market is something here ranging. A market can easily do something like that, go back in these places, or we have structure a bit further like that. Market come easily back here, no problem. It's all depending Monday. Because today the main movement it's already over. But this is how you can look those details and actually take some different risk reward ratio trades. And this is what I'm doing too. Like when I'm opening computer and I'm start looking those minor places, and that's what the trading is. You're looking more deeply, and more you can handle this pressure in your mindset, then you are. That's the place where you are able to catch those more better risk reward ratio trades. Yeah, I think that's pretty good in this Friday. It's Friday, and major movements are over. People are start preparing for weekend, take some barbecue outs and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a nice Friday. It's super sunny here right now in Wales, so it's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna speak every single one in Monday, and let's see what gold is doing in Monday. And thank you every single one, and I'm seeing you in Monday. Thank you and ciao.